platform. He was a hustler who worked his way up, and he was also representing fellow hustlers who are trying to work their way up. But he has made a U-turn and sought political protection from the dynasties he aggressively campaigned against. So what are those dynasties? Of course, you've seen the handshake, quote unquote, with Raila Odinga, and now there was also another, I don't know, what seemed like a handshake with former President Uhuru Kenyatta. But this story on page 4 and 5 of the Daily Nation basically has a look at exactly the kind of U-turn that the president has made. Now, he swept to power through the backing of the poor, but in a growing list of contradictions, including going back on his word not to unleash state machinery against opponents, assurances were also made to not let the opposition get into government, and he's also now defending abductions by persons believed to be police officers. In the run-up to the 2022 presidential election, Dr. Ruto endeared himself to the poor by selling the hustler versus dynasty narrative to groups like Boda Boda riders, Mamambogas, unemployed youth, etc. He depicted himself as a hustler. I think we all know the story of I started as a chicken farmer, etc. He pulled himself up against the odds, against dynasties, and won. In the campaigns, he labeled opposition leader Raila Odinga and former President Uhuru Kenyatta as members of the dynasty, blaming them for the poverty facing majority of Kenyans. But since then, I think we all know things have changed, with a good number of ODM and Azimio la Umoja leaders now in government with powerful CS positions in what has been seen as a move to, of course, appease the opposition and their quote-unquote strongholds. Then there's also the fact that a lot of people from Mount Kenya are also now finding their ways into government, your Mutai Kagwes, etc., which is also seen as a move to appease the mountain after the removal of former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Now, their U-turns have unintended consequences. They are making a leader like Ruto appear to be indecisive in his position. This is to say that multiple U-turns in the pursuit for power can be, of course, damning. This was a quote by someone who is the Kitui Senator Enoch Wambua and a close ally of the Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka. Now, we'll get a lot more on this as the week goes on and as time goes on, and I think we should expect a few more U-turns as far as the president is concerned. Truly, nothing is permanent. No permanent enemies in politics. It's only I don't know, hustlers versus dynasty? Nope. I guess only the political class, and then there's the rest of us.